Are you ready to feel the earth shake, Philadelphia? Because the Phillies just dropped a bombshell that's reverberating through the entire league. A move so audacious, so perfectly timed, it's got the Liberty Bell ringing louder than ever before. We're talking about the triumphant return of the man, the myth, the legend, Kyle Schwarber, locking him down for 5 years, a cool $150 million, and as if that wasn't enough to send shivers down your spine, the steady hand at the helm, Rob Thomson, gets an extension through 2027. What does this mean for the city of brotherly love? What does it signal for the future of this franchise, a franchise that has tasted the sweet nectar of postseason glory and is now ravenous for more? This isn't just a couple of signatures on a dotted line. This is a declaration of intent, a thunderclap that echoes across the baseball landscape, proclaiming that the Phillies are here to stay, and they're playing for keeps. Let's dissect this, shall we? Kyle Schwarber. The name itself conjures images of towering moonshots, of clutch at-bats, of a veteran presence that elevates everyone around him. This isn't just about a powerful bat in the lineup, it's about the heart and soul of a team. It's about a player who embodies the grit, the determination, the never-say-die attitude that defines Philadelphia sports. When Schwarber steps into the batter's box, there's an undeniable energy, a palpable sense of anticipation that something special is about to happen. He's not just hitting home runs, he's igniting rallies, he's inspiring his teammates, he's giving the fans a reason to believe, to stand on their feet, to roar with unbridled passion. 5 more years of that raw power, that unwavering commitment, that leadership in the clubhouse, that's not just a good deal. That's a steal, a masterstroke by the Phillies front office that solidifies their offensive core for the foreseeable future. This move screams stability, it screams ambition, and it screams a commitment to winning that every fan craves. And then there's Rob Thomson. The quiet leader, the steady presence, the man who took the reins and steered the ship through choppy waters, transforming a talented but underperforming squad into a legitimate contender. His extension through 2027 isn't just a vote of confidence. It's an affirmation of his vision, his leadership, and his ability to connect with his players. In the chaotic world of professional sports, where managerial tenures can be as fleeting as a summer breeze, Thomson has brought a sense of calm, a strategic brilliance, and a winning mentality that has permeated every corner of the clubhouse. He's not a flashy manager, not one for grandstanding or dramatic pronouncements. Instead, he's a meticulous planner, shrewd tactician, and a player's coach who commands respect through his actions and his unwavering dedication to the team's success. This extension ensures continuity, it ensures that the Phillies will continue to build upon the foundation he has laid, and it sends a clear message that the organization believes in his ability to guide them to the promised land. The synergy between a re-signed Schwarber and an extended Thomson is undeniable. It's a powerful combination that speaks volumes about the Phillies' long-term strategy and their unwavering pursuit of a World Series title. This isn't just about individual contracts, it's about building a dynasty brick by painstaking brick with the right pieces in place, both on the field and in the dugout. The excitement is palpable, the anticipation is electric, and the future, my friends, looks brighter than ever for the Philadelphia Phillies. Now, let's talk about the heartbeat of this franchise, the fan base, the passionate, the vocal, the unwavering supporters who bleed red and white. How do they view Rob Thomson? What's the temperature in Philadelphia when it comes to the man calling the shots? You know as well as I do that Philadelphia fans are discerning, they're demanding, and they expect nothing less than excellence. They've seen it all, from the highest highs to the lowest lows, and they have an uncanny ability to sniff out authenticity from artifice. And what we're hearing, what we're seeing, what we're feeling from the streets of Philadelphia is a resounding endorsement for Rob Thomson. This isn't just a casual acceptance, it's a genuine appreciation for a manager who has earned their trust, who has delivered results, and who has brought a sense of pride back to this storied franchise. Think about it. Thomson took over a team that was floundering, a team that was struggling to find its identity, and he instilled a belief, a swagger, a winning culture that was sorely missing. He didn't come in with a heavy hand or a dictatorial style. Instead, he led with quiet confidence, with strategic brilliance, and with an unwavering commitment to his players. And the fans, they've noticed, they've seen the way the players respond to him, the way they fight for him, the way they're willing to run through a brick wall for him. This isn't just about wins and losses. It's about the intangible qualities that define a great leader, the ability to inspire, to motivate, to unite a diverse group of individuals towards a common goal. And Thomson has done all of that and more. The extension, then, isn't just a reward for past performance. It's a recognition of his profound impact on the team's culture, on its trajectory, and on its relationship with the fan base. Philadelphia's take on Thomson is overwhelmingly positive, and it's not just because of the wins. It's because he embodies the spirit of this city. Hardworking, resilient, and fiercely competitive. He's not afraid to make tough decisions, but he always does so with the best interests of the team at heart. He's a manager who understands the pulse of his city, who respects the history of the franchise, and who is committed to bringing a championship back to Philadelphia. This extension, therefore, is a powerful signal about the organization's long-term direction. It tells us that the Phillies are committed to stability, to continuity, and to building a sustainable winner. They're not chasing fads or making knee-jerk reactions. Instead, they're investing in proven leadership, in a manager who has demonstrated his ability to navigate the complexities of a long season and guide his team to success. This is a franchise that is learning from its past, that is building for its future, and that is doing so with a clear vision and an unwavering commitment to excellence. The roar of the crowd, the cheers from the stands, the buzz in the city, it all points to a renewed sense of optimism, a belief that the Phillies are on the right track and that Rob Thomson is the perfect man to lead them there. And now, as if the Schwarber and Thomson news wasn't enough to get your blood pumping, we pivot to another critical juncture in the baseball calendar, the Rule 5 draft. This isn't just some obscure procedural event. It's a high-stakes chess match, a strategic gamble, where teams try to unearth hidden gems while protecting their own burgeoning talent. For the Phillies, it's a day of intense scrutiny, of calculated risks, and of crucial decisions that could shape the fringes of their roster for the upcoming season. What potential targets are the Phillies eyeing? Who are the players they could lose? And what are the roster implications of this intricate dance? This is where the depth of the farm system is truly tested, where scouting departments earn their keep, and where the future stars of tomorrow might just get their first taste of the big leagues. The Rule 5 draft is a fascinating beast, a mechanism designed to prevent teams from hoarding talent in their minor league systems. If a player meets certain criteria, typically they've been in a team system for a certain number of years and aren't on the 40-man roster, they become eligible to be selected by another team. The catch? The selecting team must keep that player on their active 26-man roster for the entire upcoming season or offer them back to their original club. It's a high-risk, high-reward proposition, a chance to snag a diamond in the rough, but also a commitment to a player who might not be fully ready for prime time. For the Phillies, this means a careful balancing act. They've got to identify players in other organizations who could potentially contribute, who fit their organizational needs, and who have the potential to stick on the big league roster. This isn't about signing a superstar. It's about finding that undervalued asset, that player with untapped potential who can provide depth, versatility, or a specialized skill set. But the flip side of the coin is equally important, protecting their own. Which Phillies prospects are vulnerable? Which young talents, on the cusp of breaking through, might be snatched away by another team? This is where the 40-man roster management becomes paramount. Every spot is precious, every decision carries weight. Do you protect a promising pitcher who might be a year or two away from majors? Or do you prioritize a position player who could provide immediate depth? These are the agonizing choices that front offices face, the strategic dilemmas that can have long-lasting consequences. The Rule 5 draft isn't just about adding players. It's about shaping the entire organizational depth chart, about ensuring that the pipeline of talent remains robust, and about making sure that no valuable asset slips through their fingers. It's a day that can be filled with surprises, with unexpected moves, and with the kind of behind-the-scenes maneuvering that truly defines the strategic brilliance of a well-run baseball operation. So, as the draft unfolds, keep a close eye on the Phillies' moves, both in terms of who they select and who they choose to protect. It's a subtle but significant piece of the puzzle, a testament to the ongoing effort to build a championship-caliber roster from top to bottom. Now, let's tie all of this together and talk about the intangible, yet utterly crucial elements: clubhouse culture and postseason expectations. With Schwarber back in the fold and Thomson extended, what kind of atmosphere are we cultivating in that Phillies clubhouse? And what does this all mean for the burning question on every fan's mind? Are we finally bringing home that World Series trophy? This isn't just about individual talent. It's about the collective spirit, the camaraderie, the shared belief that fuels a championship run. And right now, the Phillies are radiating a confidence, a cohesion, and a sense of purpose that is truly infectious. Kyle Schwarber isn't just a slugger, he's a culture setter. He brings a veteran presence, a no-nonsense attitude, and an unwavering commitment to winning that permeates every corner of the clubhouse. He's the kind of player who holds his teammates accountable, who leads by example, and who isn't afraid to speak his mind when necessary. His return isn't just about adding power to the lineup, it's about reinforcing the winning mentality, the us-against-the-world attitude that has defined this team's recent success. He's a glue guy, a leader, and a player who understands what it takes to win in October. His presence alone elevates the entire clubhouse, fostering an environment where hard work is celebrated, where accountability is paramount, and where every player is pushing each other to be their absolute best. This isn't just a team, it's a family, a brotherhood united by a common goal, and Schwarber is a vital part of that fabric. And then there's Rob Thomson, the quiet architect of this revitalized culture. He's created an environment where players feel empowered, where they're encouraged to be themselves, and where they know they have the full support of their manager. He's a master at managing personalities, at fostering a sense of unity, and at getting the absolute best out of every single player on his roster. The combination of Schwarber's fiery leadership and Thomson's calm guidance creates a dynamic that is both intense and supportive, a perfect blend for a team with championship aspirations. This isn't a clubhouse riddled with drama or infighting. It's a cohesive unit, a group of players who genuinely enjoy playing together and who are fully committed to the team's success. This kind of culture, my friends, is the bedrock of any championship team. It's the intangible ingredient that separates the contenders from the pretenders, the teams that crumble under pressure from the teams that rise to the occasion. So, what about postseason expectations? With these moves, the message is clear. The Phillies are not just aiming for the playoffs, they're aiming for the ultimate prize. They've tasted the World Series, they've felt the agony of coming up short, and now they're hungrier than ever before. The re-signing of Schwarber and the extension of Thomson are not just about maintaining the status quo. They're about elevating the team to the next level, about putting all the pieces in place for a deep and successful postseason run. The expectations are sky high, and rightfully so. This is a team built to win now, a team with a potent offense, a solid pitching staff, and a clubhouse culture that is second to none. The pressure will be immense, the spotlight will be bright, but this Phillies team, under the guidance of Thomson, and with the leadership of players like Schwarber, is more than ready to embrace the challenge. They're not just playing for wins, they're playing for history, for a legacy, and for the roar of a city that is absolutely ravenous for a championship. All right, my friends, it's time to shift gears and engage those baseball brains. We've talked contracts, culture, and expectations, but now it's time for a little fun, a little challenge, and a chance to test your knowledge of Phillies lore. It's time for our next edition of Remember Me? Phillies Trivia. Get ready to dig deep into your memory banks, because these questions aren't for the faint of heart. We're talking about those moments, those players, those quirky facts that only a true Phillies fanatic would know. So grab your thinking caps, settle in, and let's see if you can play along and prove your Phillies bona fides. Here's your first question, a real head-scratcher to get us started. Which Phillies pitcher, known for his fiery demeanor, once famously said, "I'm not here to be liked, I'm here to win"? Was it Curt Schilling, Steve Carlton, or Randy Wolf? Think hard, because the answer might surprise you. And for our second challenge, a true test of your historical knowledge. Before Citizens Bank Park, what was the name of the Phillies' home stadium from 1971 to 2003? Was it Shibe Park, Veteran Stadium, or Connie Mack Stadium? This one separates the casual fans from the true historians. And finally, for our grand finale, a question that delves into the heart of Phillies power. Which Phillies player holds the single-season record for most home runs by a catcher? Is it Mike Schmidt, Darren Daulton, or JT Realmuto? These are the moments that define our shared passion, the facts that bind us together as a community of devoted Phillies faithful. Now, as we wrap up this electrifying discussion, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the Schwarber re-signing? Does Thomson's extension fill you with confidence? Or do you have lingering questions? Do you agree with our assessment of the clubhouse culture and the sky-high postseason expectations? Your voice, your opinions, your passion, that's what makes this community so vibrant, so engaging, so utterly unique. So don't be shy. Dive into the comment section below and let your thoughts be heard. Do you believe these moves solidify the Phillies as legitimate World Series contenders? Are there other areas you think the team still needs to address? Let's get a lively debate going, because that's what being a true fan is all about. And if you've enjoyed this deep dive, if you felt the passion, if you've been gripped by the excitement of Phillies baseball, then there's only one thing left to do. Join our growing family of dedicated fans. Hit that subscribe button, become a part of our incredible community, and never miss another moment of exclusive, in-depth Phillies analysis. We're building something special here, a place where true fans can connect, discuss, and celebrate everything about our beloved team. So, come on board, be a part of the conversation, and let's continue this incredible journey together. Your support means the world to us, and together, we'll cheer on our Phillies to glory.